Today, we're going to talk about rolling over in babies. My name is Dr. Noha Polack from Progressive Pediatrics in Union City and Bayonne, New Jersey, where I've been practicing pediatrics for many years since 1996.
And my name is Dr. Giselle Tadros. I work with In-Home Pediatric PT of New Jersey, and we service New York and New Jersey. I've been a pediatric physical therapist for 21 years.
Wow, that's awesome. So we wanted to talk today about how important it is for babies to roll over and all of the specifics. So real quick, when is it normal for a baby to roll over on purpose? The answer is sometime between 3 and 6 months. And so if your baby hasn't rolled over by 6 months, I'm probably going to have you call Giselle. The other point to make is where can you put your baby to safely roll over? And the answer to that is always in a safe space on the floor. Never have your baby roll over on a bed or a couch, even if you're sitting next to them, please. I have seen many accidents happen of parents who are sitting right next to the baby. They turn their head to sneeze and the baby's on the floor. So let's make it impossible to get hurt. Please put your baby on a thick mat or a play mat on the floor to help them roll over. All right, Giselle?
That's right. I also like to add, you never know when a baby is going to roll for that first time. So leaving them unattended on an elevated surface, they might roll for the first time and catch you off guard. So definitely on the floor is always the safest place. In terms of how, I always talk a lot about setting up the environment so your baby has the opportunity to figure out how to roll. That curiosity that a baby has is what really drives the movement. So try to put little toys just out at an angle. So I say like 45 degrees above their head and just outside of their reach. So they have to turn and look, and that will help them to get that rotation and figure out how to roll. And the other thing that I always say is different play positions. So you want them to be on their back, you want them to be on their belly, and you want them to also work on their sides. In all these positions, you're activating different muscles and helping them figure out how to use all these muscles to be able to roll.
Awesome. So you want them to use different positions and you don't want to put things right next to them. You want them to be able to reach for them. Should they put the things on the floor or kind of hold it above their heads, the baby's heads?
Honestly, a variety of movement is what's important. So initially, if you're trying to get them to reach, you can dangle it right in front of them so they can see it and then slowly move it over. And then as they're older and reaching more consistently, you can put it just a little bit out to the side so they have to look and then actively turn and reach for it.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Rolling, in terms of why it's so important, I think it's one of the most exciting milestones because it's when you start to see that a baby becomes more mobile and their personality really emerges. It's an important skill because it really sets the foundation for movement. It gets their core working, the coordination that they need for their trunk, for many skills to come later, such as sitting, crawling, and walking. All of those need that rotation movement. And like I was saying, rolling takes a lot of coordination of the different muscles that are on the front and the back and the sides together. So it really sets that foundation for good, strong movement to come.
Awesome. So I guess what you're saying is once the baby rolls over properly, they're set to sit up well and then to crawl and then walk. Is that what you mean?
Absolutely, exactly.
Perfect, perfect. Dr. Tadros, thank you for all the information. I learned a lot today. And I'm hoping our patients learn a lot too. So just wanted to say thank you for joining us. I'm Dr. Noha Polack from Progressive Pediatrics in Union City and Bayonne, New Jersey, where we're open 7 days a week in Union City and 5 days a week in Bayonne. And we're there to answer your questions, whether it's about development or any other issues.
Excellent. And as I said, my company is In-Home Pediatric PT of New Jersey. I also have an active Instagram account at In-Home Pediatric PT, where I list a lot of different activities that you can try with your baby safely and at home. Thank you so much.
I do love them. I love those. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a great day.